In all sincerity, because you just mentioned the today's special value, I sort of been paying attention. You know, it's like, oh, that's really attractive. We have this great. I'll be darned. As soon as I saw that price, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah. As we're talking to Nancy, who's off camera, by the way, we're just having a conversation. Cassie's here as well.
Hi.
She's just talking through her like she's not here.
It's fine.
Bless her heart. No, because I really was. She heard me. I was like, what? 59?
I know.
I don't know why I hadn't tuned in with it, but it's awesome.
Wake up,
anyway,
Dave.
I got to tell you.
It's 5:30 a.m.
That's right. We need a Dennis Paso throw. All right. As we are continuing on, it's late night gifts, a little something for everybody. You can definitely check out our today's special value if you want to on QVC.com. Cassie's here is one of our electronics experts, and this is E222-810. It's from D-Link.
Yes.
It's going to allow you to survey your property, your pets, your small business, to keep an eye, not only video, but sound, wirelessly through the internet. And here's the best part. You're going to be able to hook it up yourself.
Yes.
I got this camera the last time Cassie and I were on with it, and I could not believe how easy it was to connect to my home router. And how convenient, and I'm going to share with you a couple of different ways that we have used it recently at our home. But the best part, right, Cassie, is that I can view it on any internet-enabled device.
You can view it on your iPad, your iPhone, any tablet, any smartphone. We actually have one set up right outside in Studio Ops, and you can see that one on my iPhone. But let me tell you, people,
that's just right outside our studio. Everybody
these are my dogs. I have it set up at home. I have it set up all over the place. I have 5 of these cameras. You can add up to 30 cameras. We give you 2. What you're going to do is you're going to send them up to your home router. They're going to be wireless. Once you do that, it's going to take a couple of minutes. The dlink.com website will walk you through that process. And then once you have them set up in your house, you can see what's going on with your pets. You can see your kids. You can see your baby. You can use it as a nanny cam. I like to use it to point outside my front door so I can see if packages were delivered. I can see if somebody shows up at my front door. I can see all that. This is all on the My D-Link app right here, and you can go back to the main menu screen right here. It lists all your cameras for you. Some of these are in my home. This is the one we were looking at, my dogs. It will connect right away, so you can always see what's going on. You always have eyes in the back of your head. You can check on pets. You can check on anything.
What I love about this also is that once you connect it to your router, and it's very easy to do so, it will always remember, just like whenever you bring your notebook or your mobile phone in and out of the house, you don't ever have to reset it again unless there's some sort of software. You know what I mean? It's like on a day-to-day basis, it's fine. It just works. Unplug it, move it to another part of the house, it'll find that wireless signal again. That's one of the things that I love about how easy this is to set up. And you get 2 of these cameras, so 5 easy payments at $23.99. We don't have a lot of action happening at Cassie's house as the dogs are sleeping. But isn't it nice to be able to imagine if this was an overnight trip, you're in a hotel, you left out enough food and water, and they're fine, and they know where to go to the bathroom if they're properly trained. You know, but the idea is that as a pet owner, as somebody who loves you want to be able to keep an eye on them. Maybe it's your kitty cats, maybe it's your dogs, whatever it is, you can. Also, whenever you're out and about, maybe if you were concerned, I'll share with you, you know, during the hurricane, I was able to leave this up in our house just to double check the property while we stayed safely at a hotel. You know, it took, just to double check, because like a lot of people, got that big darn tree. And you're just worried about that tree falling in on the house.
You can see what's going on.
So at least I could see, and it gave me peace of mind. So many different ways to use this and utilize it, and it just gives you peace of mind to know that you can survey, you can watch, and 5 easy payments at $23.99, and it's very, very easy to set up. You showed us there another camera on a door, right?
This one I have pointed at my front door. You can set this up with the security system enabled so that if somebody walks through that front door with the motion detection enabled, it will take a snapshot for you and send that to your email. So if you're away on vacation and you want to make sure that nobody's walking into your house that isn't supposed to be there, you can put that motion detector on that camera, and it will automatically take that picture, send it to your email. Great way to keep the eyes in the back of your head at all times. Keep an eye on vacation homes, maybe another business, everything.
I have to tell you, you know, Cassie and I always talk about this before the show about how important that we want to stress it not only as parents, business owners, and things like that, how useful this can be, not only with video and sound that you're watching live. The fact that it can snap a photo of somebody with any sort of motion detection. But at the same time, it gives you peace of mind to know that, if you have, like a nanny camp, let them know, hey, I'm going to be checking in on you.
Sure.
If you don't mind, to kind of see how the kids are doing.
There's Nancy
The littlest one was sort of, starting to act like she was going to get a cold or something, and you just want to check in. Let them know, oh, there's Nancy out there at our camera, so you can see. All right, now, 5 easy payments of $23.99. One of the things I can share with you, I know, is that our internet out there isn't necessarily the best.
No.
This is going to give you full motion video.
30 frames per second.
I mean, it's actually incredible to be able to watch it virtually live, and there's going to be sound. So it does depend on your internet connection out there at the ops desk. It can be a little slow, but there again is going to be the pets who are taking a nap. But if you wanted to check in with the kids, you certainly could do so. Here's another way that I used this recently. And I don't leave ours plugged in all the time. It's just kind of like on occasion.
Right.
And there was a time when I was all the way upstairs of our house, and I don't know about you, but whenever you download software on a computer, whenever something needs to happen is invariably in the last 3 minutes of this software, because if you don't hit, reboot, all of a sudden you got to start all over again. I've been downloading this for 30 minutes. I'm not starting over. Well, I knew my daughter was going to get off the bus, and I wasn't sure exactly if I was going to be able to time it out right. So I grabbed the D-Link. I pointed it out to the corner, because we're not far from the corner of our house, just to watch when the bus came up. I was able to see it and run outside and meet her at the bus.
Yes.
Which is something that I appreciated, because you can't see it or hear it. It's not like they honk to let you know they're there.
Exactly.
So that was just one of the small features at that particular time. But to be able to watch, in our case, for the hurricane, for you to be able to keep an eye on property.
Right.
Here's what's really cool. How many cameras did you say you could hook up to an account?
You can add up to 30 cameras, and these are really easy to set up. I wanted to tell everyone
let's talk about
how easy it was to set up. Once you get these home, you're going to connect these to your home router, and what you can do is just press this WPS button on the back of the D-Link camera, press it on the back of your router, and they will be automatically hooked up. The website, mydlink.com, will also help you walk through that step. And if you don't have that button on the back, you can hardwire connect it to your router and set it up that way. And then once it's connected, you can wirelessly put it throughout your home wherever you go. So if you have high-speed internet access, if you have a router at home, if you already have a computer that's working and you have internet access, this will work in your home. It is so easy to set up. It's going to take a couple of minutes, and then you will be able to view anything going on in your house, your pets, your kids, whatever, from your iPhone, any tablet, any computer, anywhere you are. If you're 500 miles away, you can see what's going on in your home.
As long as it's through a web-enabled browser, so whether that's on your computer, your tablet, or on your smartphone, just download the app and you're going to be able to do that. Now, one of the things, too, that I love about this is that out of those 30-plus cameras, I want you to imagine this. In your hometown, let's pretend that you had 30 cameras that you've invested in. Well, guess what? A couple, 3 or 4, could be at your house. 3 or 4 could be at your small business across town. Your vacation home could have them all under the same account. And all you do is select which one you want to look at by what Cassie is showing us right there. You just pick which camera. And in fact, I believe you could rename those so they're easier to know, like living room, kitchen, or vacation house, whatever it is. Yeah, over 100 of these have been spoken for. If they're not as easy to set up, if you don't find that having peace of mind by having these in the house is above and beyond, then send it back to us. You have through January 31st, 2013 to do so. Cassie, thank you so much for your time.